When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Wayne Dyer. Hey, it's Heather Chauvin, wife, mother of 3 boys, former social worker, breadwinner, recovering hustler, and stage 4 cancer survivor. I'm not a fan of that term, by the way. Beyond all of these titles and labels, I'm a human being, just like you, attempting to navigate it all while feeling good. My goal on this podcast is to show you that you can live an energized, sustainable life both at home and in your work. It doesn't matter if you stay at home full-time, if you work from home, you're a CEO, a successful business owner, or trying to find some inspiration. On this show, I attempt to keep it real with stories, interviews, and random thoughts. This is not a business or career podcast, and it's not a parenting podcast. It's both and so much more. You will laugh. You may even cry, and you may even get a little frustrated with the truth you've been hiding from yourself. I believe all human behavior is a language, whether it's through your child's behavior, your health, or a relationship. And when we learn to listen instead of react, we begin to understand what it truly means to feel alive and in control. It's time to put your big girl pants on and find your brave. Let's go. All right, ladies, I am back, and today I have a really amazing opportunity for you. Super new, super exciting. And today I'm going to be talking about money. Money. I actually really enjoy talking about money. And I also enjoy talking about how we think about money is very closely related to how we think about time. This is something that I have noticed in the work that I do with women. So before I dive in, I have a really cool announcement to make. The announcement is I am all about relationships, and I am all about connecting with you. And now I have a phone number, a community phone number. So this, if you remember previously, I had an additional phone number. Didn't work out so great. But now I have a different one. It's so cool. Anyways, I'm going to tell you what the phone number is. The reason why I'm telling you this number, you can actually text it anytime you want. You can ask me questions about the podcast, things like that. You do have to subscribe first and then put me in your phone. But any messages that you send me, I do receive them. I cannot respond to all of them. But if I ask you a question on the podcast and you text me and it's already in your phone, this is where the magic happens. So starting Monday, this Monday, which is, what's the date on Monday? August 31st, okay? I am going to be doing a energetic money management challenge via text message. So all you have to do is text me at, what is my phone number? 313-710-5199. 313-710-5199. That's it. We'll also have it posted in the show notes. So when you text that message, or when you text the word money, 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 you will be automatically linked to join the Energetic Money Management Challenge next week. So what I'm going to be doing is sending you a quick text message every day, Monday through Friday. And this is truly about helping you feel more in alignment with your money. Okay, so now let's get to the whole point of today's podcast. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So I've said this story a million times, and I always tell myself everybody knows it, but maybe they don't. When I started my business, when I started my personal development journey, my area of entry was parenting. And actually, when I started my business, it was parenting. It was about conscious parenting and helping you feel in control. People saying things like, I'm yelling, I'm overwhelmed, my children won't listen to me, I have no idea how to handle their behaviors. And I still talk about this inside of my mastery coaching experience as well. But what I noticed was as we began parenting, women and parents would say to me, I don't have time to implement these strategies. I'm overwhelmed in my life. So then I started teaching time management strategies, right? Energetic time management. And then they would say, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed because I'm stressed out about money. I have a business or I have a career and it's just go, 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 go. And I realized that burnout is truly a big epidemic. It's a huge thing. Women are chronically entering a state of burnout. And when you're entering a state of burnout, you have this feeling of not enough, right? There's not enough hours in a day. There's not enough money. There's not enough to go around. I'm not enough. I'm not doing enough. There's so much to do. I can't get it all done, whether it's at work or at home. And then you find yourself sitting there feeling depleted, a little bit dead inside, and nothing's working for you. So enter mastery. The reason why I changed up my coaching was because I wanted to look at you as a whole person. So whether it is parenting or whether it is time or money or your purpose or career, this is about helping you feel in alignment in your whole life. And what I also notice is there's a core concept. There's a core process to really slow down, realign with how you want to feel in your life. So when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So here's my deal. If you change the way you look at time, the way you look at time is going to change. So if you start to look at time as being more, prioritizing and focusing, like what are my priorities? How do I want to feel in my life? You start realigning your action steps with your time, right? We all have 24 hours in a day, but you start to feel like I have enough because I'm reprioritizing what's important to me and I'm only focusing my energy and attention on that. I'm learning boundaries, I'm learning communication, I'm learning all of these skills, right, to get back in alignment with time. And then you start to feel like you have an abundance of time. So here's the thing with money. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Money is the exact same thing. What do you want to do with your money? How do you want to feel when you think about money? Your relationship with money, right? What's your past relationship with money? What are the stories that you have bought into and the beliefs that you carry around because maybe your parents had those beliefs or maybe society has those beliefs and you kind of just picked up those contagious beliefs along the way. But how do you want to feel with your relationship to money? And oftentimes what I hear from people is I want to feel amazing, I want to feel abundant, I want to feel alive and free. But they still have this mindset and the belief that they have to work really, really hard to get there. But if you work really, 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 really hard to get somewhere, you're going to burn yourself out. But what if you were just more intentional? What if you were more intentional with your money? What if you looked at it and you were like, this relationship really stresses me out? But as you were looking at it, you said, I'm gonna look at the stress. I'm not going to run away from it anymore. I'm going to open my bank accounts. I'm going to open my credit card statements. I'm going to say, how can I? I'm going to ask for help and I'm open to receiving. Right? When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. Now, I also want you to think about this in a sense of energy or parenting. Again, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So, energy and money are limitless resources. But again, we have not all grown up on how to create more of it. So time is a 24 hours in a day. You are kind of limited there, right? So you got to be very mindful with that. You have one life. We can't really do much with that. I mean, we can extend our life, but when our time is up, our time is up. But the quality of our lives, right? The energy and the money and the resources and the impact that we make with our resources, we have control over this. So when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So energy, example, your body generates energy on a daily basis, mental energy, physical energy, right? I don't need to tell you this. You wake up, you feel like shit, your energy feels like shit, right? But what we've traditionally been taught is go, 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 deplete your immune system, fuck up your adrenal glands, don't drink water, drink coffee. You don't have time to take care of your body. Who cares about taking care of your mind? And then you're sitting there going, oh my gosh, I'm depressed, I'm miserable, I'm anxious. And I'm not talking about mental illness. There are real illnesses out there. But what I'm saying is you can also be proactive, right? We can take the medication. There's no shame in taking medication. But we can take the medication. We can go to therapy. And we can also invest in personal development strategies to generate more energy. Food. Oh my gosh. That's a whole other podcast. Food. Seeing food as fuel and actually fueling your body, hydrating your body, moving your body. There's so many opportunities here for us to generate energy in our body. So when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. Also, watching the people you're surrounding yourself with. We cannot be everything to everyone. And I know we've been conditioned to believe that as women, that if I actually don't respond to that text message, if I don't go to that event, the person's not going to like me anymore. They're going to feel let down, or this person needs me. But you need you too. And it's taken me a really long time to learn how to have these boundaries with myself and other people. If I'm having a bad day and there's all these people that want my energy, I don't need to say fuck off. I can just say, I don't have the capacity right now. But thank you for the invite. Or I would love to have a conversation, but I just don't have the energetic capacity right now. Are you available to talk tomorrow? There are ways we can set boundaries. And also, if you're just learning how to set energetic boundaries with people, that's okay too. Sometimes we just got to create that space. We don't need to respond because we're like, I don't have the language yet. It's completely fine. And this is oftentimes the things that I'm helping people inside of my mastery coaching program as well. How do we create those energetic boundaries? So the things, what did I say? When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. So this is your reminder that whether it is money, whether it is time, whether it's energy, whether it's your relationships, it's all connected. And I want to prove that to you. So over the next coming weeks, I'm going to have a series, of mini challenges, mini trainings that I'm going to give you via text message. Another reason why I like doing this is because we are ambitious go-getters, right? You have a full plate and a full life, and the last thing that I want you doing is hanging out on Facebook in a Facebook group or something all day. I truly want you to feel in alignment. So what better way to do this than to send something to you via text message? And you can always hit reply to those text messages. It goes directly to me. And like I said, I do my best to reply when I can. No, I see it. I just can't reply to every single message. So again, that number is 313-710-5199. So text the word money, MONEY, and you will be automatically opted in for next week's money challenge, which is energetic money management. And it's going to be all about your relationship with money. All right. I look forward to receiving your texts. Let me know that you got this podcast. Text the word money, MONEY, to 313-710-5199. All right, ladies, we so got this. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.